Good evening, everyone. Welcome to week 8, day 6 today. So I've decided to do something a little bit different to mix up the videos. And today, just to get into the specifics, today was a 8-mile run today. And what I ended up doing is I ran 3 and a bit miles just before the park run, which I went to Churchill Parkrun today, and it was actually not too bad. Like everyone knows, a couple of days ago that my left foot ended up with a sock full of blood, which was quite interesting, but funny enough it doesn't actually look like there's any injuries, so not really sure where the blood came from. Anyway, getting to today's run, the first 3 miles were quite good. I was going pretty fast. I did have my headphones going with Spotify and I was doing some nice low 8-minute miles roughly, and I was sitting there thinking that I could actually hold this for a fair bit, and then after the second mile I'm like, no, I'll just take it easy. But once the park run came, I just seemed to have smashed it out. I wasn't expecting to go quite so fast, but it actually felt really good. It's like one of my fastest park runs in a while. Churchill Parkrun recorded me at 24 minutes and 41 seconds, which is actually quite nice, considering I had already ran 5Ks beforehand. Last week when I did virtually the same run, it was 26 and a half minutes, so I took like nearly a minute off my time from last week, which was quite good. And it was very different in the sense that if you look at park runs, like there was about 80 people, I'm guessing, and where I came in there was either people that were well ahead of me or well behind me, so it's like I had my own little pocket where I could just relax and do whatever I was doing, and it just seemed to flow quite nicely. Every time I came to a turnaround though, people seemed to appear out of nowhere, and then after the last turnaround I'm sitting there encouraging people. I'm going, yep, you guys can do this, and there was one guy right behind me with a border collie, and I said, yep, you can catch me. But it didn't happen as soon as you, because for those that haven't been to Churchill Parkrun, you do the final turnaround and then you've got a downhill, and as soon as I got to the downhill, I have this thing that I tell other people when they're trying to get a personal best or just trying to get this course done quicker, is once you've gotten your momentum going down the hill, you want to hold on to that momentum as long as you can. If you can get past the first and second bridge, the second bridge is a little bit of a stretch, but if you can maintain it well past there, then you're pretty much most of the way back to the finish line from that turnaround. It's like I say, you kind of do that last turnaround and you take the handbrake off, so to say, and then you just come home really strong. And I can't remember who it was, but you kind of finish on the gravel portions of it, basically, in the sandy bits, and then you've got the concrete, and usually from there is where everybody really guns at me, goes, oh yep, come on, you can do it, and then I just went into a full-on sprint to the finish line, and even a little jump, which I haven't done for a while, and people just look at me and laugh, and I'm like, yep, training actually feels like it's going well. I think it's good because this week was more of a recovery week, even though I've still done, I think I've gone over 40 kilometres or 50 kilometres. Let's have a look at my Strava while I'm on here. Obviously I'm at my PC, so this week I have ran 44.6 kilometres, and it's a rest week. I've got a 10 to 12k tomorrow, probably 11.5 actually. But yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed today. What else can I say? Not much else happened. After the park run I still had like a couple of miles to go, so I ended up running back for Des, who wasn't that far behind me, and then I decided to do a cool down, and I ran along whatever the name of the road is, I can't remember. Anyway, and it goes back up to the turnaround, and people seen me running that way, and they're like, you're just rubbing it in now. And I ran with this lady that used to go to Fit Club with me, and yeah, it was actually quite nice, and I ran her in, and then I did a little bit more of a run, and that was the end of my 8 miles, running back down onto the course. So I stopped it there, and I then started the watch, cooled down, talked to a few people, had a bit of a chat, and walked back home. That was about it. So yeah, overall a really good day for running. Calf muscles are pretty tight, so I think I worked it pretty hard today with that last sprint. And even those kilometres and those miles for the park run, they were quite good. I was happy with that. We'll look forward to Traralgon Parkrun next weekend for the 3rd birthday. Yeah, I realise I say a lot. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. I think I've recorded enough audio to overlap most of the game. So the game in the background is Final Fantasy 13. This is the first time I've fought this Eidolon, and it was quite a good fight. Anyway, I thought this might mix it up a little bit, and you guys can see what I used to do a lot of the time, which was sit on my ass and play video games. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow for week 8, day 7, for a 10k to 13k run. Bye.
It wasn't fair. You had to do all the horrible stuff, and I didn't have to do anything.
That is no reason to lie to me. You think that's what I want? You of all people! Poor kid. You've had it rough.
Fang.
Listen, you're not alone anymore.
I'm so sorry.
Keep that up and you'll have me crying soon. We have a new family now. We stick together, you hear me?